Mr. President, dear friend, distinguished friends from the People's Republic of China, dear President, dear Prime Minister of the Republic of Serbia, ladies and gentlemen, ministers, distinguished journalists, I have immense honor here to host President Xi. I believe that I am the man that has invited President Xi the biggest number of times to visit our Serbia, and I am happy today because of his visit, and I'm not hiding that. To have President of the People's Republic of China twice in such a small country like ours, only in the span of 8 years, well, you can be nothing else but happy. And today we had discussions in which we learned many things, and maybe you'd say that I'm exaggerating. Even it was a smaller format of the meeting. Later on, we had more participants. In that smaller format, all my associates said that they have never attended such a discussion, which was crucially and in-depth devoted to our relations, but also to the analysis of the situation in the world. That is the kind of meeting we had today. I could learn so many things from the Chinese president. I could learn so many things from him, but also to make hope in us that we can do many more things together. President Xi, I'll quote him, says that happiness does not fall from the sky and the dreams do not come true by themselves. We have to stand with our both feet on the ground and work hard. We should support the idea that hard work is the most honorable one, the most noble one, and the biggest virtue. Those are the words of the President Xi. We are, and we have worked really hard on our relations, on development of our relations, and I'll just mention the part of those results, and I'll speak about the results of our today's meetings. In 2021 and 22 and 23, China is our biggest investor. It is the second biggest partner in trade of goods. China, when it comes to the export to the People's Republic of China, it has gone up by 140 times in the past 10 years. Our trade exchange, direct trade between our two countries in the past 10 years has been increased by 8 times. Investment to the Republic of Serbia in previous 10 years increased by 30 times from the People's Republic of China. Today, we signed a joint statement. That joint statement is strategically important direction for the development of our bilateral relations, but also for our view of the world. The Republic of Serbia and the People's Republic of China are moving and elevating strategic relations that we managed to place our bilateral relations. We move to a community that speaks about joint future of our two countries. This is the biggest and highest level of cooperation, formal cooperation between our two countries, and I'm proud that as the President of the Republic of Serbia, I could sign this such a statement with the President Xi. We have a huge respect for the People's Republic of China, and the results of our discussions today are, of course, you know that we do support the principle of one China, that for us, every issue that someone might ask to the Republic of China is their internal issue. Taiwan, Xinjiang, Hong Kong, that is the issue and the question for the People's Republic of China. The way China wants to resolve those things, that is how it's going to be. And China will always be supported by the Republic of Serbia for such a thing, because this is something that United Nations Charter relies on, and that is something that international law is founded on. I'm grateful to the President Xi for very clear positions regarding Kosovo and Metohija, territorial integrity of the Republic of Serbia. But I quote President Xi, the Republic of Serbia will have solid support of the People's Republic of China regarding all the issues initiated within the United Nations. This is of utmost importance for us, and I was explaining to President Xi what we are facing with, and I'm immensely grateful to the People's Republic of China to the perspective, despite of the fact that we are often pushed and pressed by many most powerful powers and forces in the world. We are happy always to have a friend in the People's Republic of China. I said today to the President Xi, to our great friend, that Serbia, even being a small country, will very courageously and bravely confront attempts of both the revision of historical memory, but also to further pressures on the Republic of Serbia, and that our resistance will be incomparably stronger than anyone could imagine. Today, we could hear from the President of the People's Republic of China how vision of cooperation is being created. President Xi came and offered many concrete things. I'll just mention a few. You know that we signed free trade agreement. And the only minister, not because I like him or I don't like him or that he has some credit or he doesn't have some credit, who was decorated by me is because of the document that he signed, and it was Mr. Momirovic, because the free trade agreement with the People's Republic of China is the agreement that guarantees the future of our country, the Republic of Serbia. Free trade agreement is something that guarantees the placement of our goods and services. And in the next 5 or 10 years, we are going almost 95% of our products that we make in our country will be able to export them to the People's Republic of China with no tariffs, with no duties. Only if you have in mind that those tariffs are between 38 and 62% today, not only for our, but also for European products, then it is clear to you how big an advantage on such a huge market and constantly richer market, because President Xi managed to save the People's Republic of China from poverty and to create very strong middle class, and it speaks what the potentials and the possibilities of the Republic of Serbia are in the future. Today, only today, you heard that the agreements were signed on free export of dry plums. Blueberry, do you know what it means for our farmers from Osečina, Valjevo, Blace? Speaking only about plums, not about everything else. Those are huge steps forward and guaranteed placement, because we have goods and merchandise in such a way free of these taxes and duties. We certainly have the best price. We want to thank our Chinese friends for their perspective. But this is only the beginning. We're going to start from apples to the beef meat and everything else. For the wine, it takes totally 5 years to have zero tariffs, but every year tariffs are going to lower by 20% for our Serbian brandies, totally 10 years until we reach zero tariffs. And every year those tariffs are going to lower, and as of the year number 1, we're going to be in favorable position than everybody else. So I speak about the most ordinary things, but the things that are regarding the lives and the livelihoods of the people. And this is what President Xi cares for, and that's why I'm really grateful to him. This is about our ordinary farmer, ordinary people, and I'm certain that in the People's Republic of China, they will be able to get a good product, that we are never ashamed of our products, and I could say something more. President Nikolic could speak a bit more about our brandies, I could speak a bit more about our wines, and I will personally serve only Serbian wines during the lunch today, and I prepared many Serbian wines today. I don't know if you are going to be able to taste all of them, but I will certainly offer the wines to President Xi just to show what the quality of those wines are. And you know, when it comes to placement, when in Western Europe you have that the best vineyards are being cut down because they don't have where to sell those goods. Do you know what it means for our country? A salvation. A salvation for our farmers, for our fruit producers, for our wine growers, but also salvation for our cattle production and incentive. We're going to have a huge business to invest into. President Xi said today two things that are of utmost importance for me. Two news, actually. People's Republic of China will enable for the 300 young citizens of Serbia to study in the People's Republic of China. 300 young Serbs. 300 young people that will be able to learn not only Chinese language and so many things about Chinese culture and work ethics, but they're going to be a bridge between our two countries. Additionally, President Xi proposed today also that our 50 scientific workers go to China. Do you know what it means for our scientific workers, for the level of technological development that China has to learn that? Because President Xi on today's meeting particularly emphasized technological committee. Intergovernmental technological committee is something that is of exceptional importance for us, and we particularly discussed how to raise the level of cooperation regarding artificial intelligence, regarding the state-of-the-art technologies, regarding artificial intelligence. Those are extremely important things for our country. And they speak about friendship between Serbia and the People's Republic of China, because we are far behind them, but we will be able to learn so many from them. On the other hand, we have talented young people, talented professionals that also can share a part of their know-how with the People's Republic of China. President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping, confirmed today that the People's Republic of China will not only participate in the Expo 2027, but with their experience and their know-how, since they hosted even bigger and not only specialized expos, they will help our country, help the Republic of Serbia to organize that in the best possible manner so that the entire world, Serbia, is presented in the best possible light. I asked President Xi that his professionals, that his experts and experts from the People's Republic of China in the best possible way consider the possibility I asked. This is only my plea. And I'm not ashamed, I'm not hiding anything. I asked President Xi to see, you know, we have a big tradition in construction and manufacturing and locomotives and train industry, and the Chinese trains are really needed in the European market. And the biggest European companies, starting from Siemens and Stadler, cannot produce so many trains because everybody wants trains. We bought 5 high-speed trains from the People's Republic of China and another 9 for these local railroads. And we're going to keep buying, but we want to produce them here so that entire Europe can buy. Just like the Austrians for the first time bought Chinese trains, private Austrian companies, because nobody can produce so many good quality trains, and it would be a great honor for us if some production facility could be built in Serbia. We also started negotiating. I want officially to say, you know, dear friends, they were laughing at me when I was speaking about flying taxi vehicles and everything. I want to inform you that we are discussing with Chinese company about flying taxi cars, which we mean to set up here in 2027 in Expo in Belgrade. I don't think that I should reveal the name of the company, but one of the famous and the best one in the world. This is so difficult to find out, and we discussed with the producer of e-vehicles from the People's Republic of China that are also interested to come to our country. We discussed clearing arrangements in RMBs. And I want to thank President Xi and his delegation. They provided us in providing 200 RMB grants, which is 26 million euros. This is the support to the further development of the Republic of Serbia. I want also to say that in all the fields of social life, we see the possibility for huge progress. And when I speak about this, I believe that when it comes to the field of culture and sports, to our finance, further overall progress, we can do so many things. We dreamed our dreams. We're going to do our job when it comes to railroad Belgrade-Budapest. We're going to finish it before the end of this year with the huge support and exceptional engagement and work of China Railway Company. And I also discussed last night with the Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, asked them, and our Hungarian friends assured me that by 2026 they're going to finish their section, which is going to be the final realization of our exceptionally successful project. I discussed with the representatives of several other countries. Yesterday, I informed President Xi of the respective. They had different peace initiatives. I conveyed everything to the President Xi, but I also conveyed to the President that we are always ready to take part with different countries in manufacturing and many other products, because we have the closest possible relations with them, starting from Hungary to the UAE and all other countries with which we both cooperate.
Takođe da kažem da imamo izuzetnu saradnju i veoma sam zahvalan na tome predsjedniku Xi u oblasti bezbednosti, odbrane. Serbia je danas
defense and security. Serbia is safer and more secure country with the help of the People's Republic of China, and this kind of cooperation will be continued. Our cooperation in the field of environmental protection is big. It must, and I'm convinced it's going to be even more efficient and even more successful. In the field of energy, we have many projects that are in the pipeline, and I believe that those projects will successfully continue in the upcoming period, starting from solar panels to the finalization of thermal power plant in Kostolac and many others.
Razgovarali smo i o novim aviolinijama. Uskoro ćemo imati aviolinije već pre kraja godine. Dobili smo sve dozvole od kineskih prijatelja. Hvala predsjedniku Xi na tome. Letećemo direktno iz Beograda i za Šangaj, i za Guangzhou, dakle za velika i važna mesta i industrijske i tehnološke centre u Narodnoj Republici Kini, a sačuvat ćemo i ovaj let koji imamo od Tianjina ili Pekinga, udaljen. Tako da razgovarali smo i beskrajno zahvalni kineskim kompanijama koje su prva tri izvoznika u našoj zemlji, HBIS iz pokrajine Hebei, Železara Smederevo, Zijin sa svoje dve kompanije, to su tri kompanije sa najvećim izvozom iz Republike Srbije. Razgovarali o napređenju turizma. Želim da kažem da je Narodna Republika Kina najveći donator i naše ministarstvo unutrašnjih poslova Republike Srbije. Dakle, beskrajno im hvala na tome i iz ovoga možete da vidite, ja sam rekao danas predsjedniku, ja sam se spremao da vam čitam i ali ovdje je predsjednik Xi.
President Xi is here, and I'm not quite sure that he would have quite understanding for everything that our citizens are interested in, but I want to thank him for listening to me. Ironclad friendship between Serbia and China will never be broken up by anyone. We are very loyal people. We are very fair people, and we are grateful to you for always standing by Serbia when Serbia was facing hardships. Serbia will stand by the People's Republic of China when the People's Republic of China would face hardships. Many will come to you to ask help and support, and regardless of how small we are, we'll stand by your country, even in the hard times, and when many others will turn their heads away from Serbia. China has never turned its head away from Serbia, and 25 years ago, China stood by Serbia when this country was illegally attacked. I want to thank you for that and for not forgetting that, dear Mr. President. You can count on our friendship. You open the windows of hope to us. I want to immensely thank you for this visit. And I said, as the President of the Republic, my biggest desire has come true to host President of China. When President Nikolic was president, I was prime minister in 2016, and I said everything in these meetings to President Xi. I spoke about all important issues. We discussed all the way from Ukraine to Gaza. We tackled all those issues, and I could learn so many things from President Xi. And I want to thank him very, very much for his visit. And you can see, dear Mr. President, you cannot hide that what Serbian people think about you and how they feel about you. And once again, thank you for your visit. Long live friendship between Serbia and the People's Republic of China, and I'm immensely, immensely grateful to you, and you are always welcome to your second home. Thank you.
Hvala predsjedniče. Molim predsjednika Narodne Republike Kine, gospodina Xi Jinpinga, da nam se obrati. Izvolite.
尊敬的吴契西总统、
Your Excellency President Vucic,
各位记者
ministers,
朋友，
friends
大
from
家
the
好。
media,
很高兴同
greetings to
媒
you
体
all.
朋友们见面。
I'm very pleased to
首
meet
先，我谨代
friends
表
from
中
the
国政府
media.
和中国人民，
At the outset,
向吴契西
on
总
behalf
统
of the Chinese
和
government
塞尔
and
维亚
people,
政
I wish to
府，
extend
向
our
兄
sincere
弟般的
greetings
塞尔维
and
亚
best
人民
regards to
致
President
以诚挚
Vucic
的问候
and the
和
Serbian
良
government,
好的祝
to the
愿。
brotherly people of Serbia.
2016年，
In 2016,
我对塞尔维亚进行了国事
I
访问，
paid a state visit to Serbia
受到塞尔维亚领导人和人民的
and
热情款
experienced
待，
the warm hospitality
令我至今
of
难
Serbian
忘。
leadership and people. It is a fond
时
memory
隔
I
8
still
年
cherish
再次
today.
到访，
Coming back after
我
8
很高
years,
兴看到，
I'm heartened to
在
see
吴契
that
西总
under the
统
leadership
领导下，
of President Vucic,
塞尔维亚经济社
the
会
Serbian economic and
蓬勃
social
发展，
development has
综
gained
合国力和
strong
国际地
momentum.
位
Its national
显
strength
著提
and
高，
international standing have risen
人民生活
markedly,
水平
and the people's
不断
standard of
提升。
living has kept increasing.
中国和塞尔维亚是真朋友、好
As
伙
true
伴，
friends and good
两
partners,
国政治互信
China and Serbia
坚如
enjoy
磐石，
rock-solid
务实
political
合
mutual
作提
trust,
质升级，
upgraded practical
多边协
cooperation,
调密切
close
顺
and
畅，
effective coordination on
铁杆
international
友谊
affairs,
历久
and an
弥新。
ironclad friendship that's been growing from strength to strength.
我昨天我们一到，我和我夫人一到
Yesterday,
机场下机，
my wife and I
就
arrived
看到
at the airport,
总统夫妇、
and we saw
总理、
President
各位
Vucic
政要
and his spouse, the Prime Minister, ministers, and other political leaders
来欢迎我们，
were all at the
并且有这个
airport greeting
非常具有民
us.
族特色的
We
舞蹈
also
演出，深受感动。
saw a dancing
今天
performance. I
上
was
午
deeply
呢，
impressed by such
又
performance
看到这个
that is unique to Serbian culture.
一个盛大的
And this morning,
群众集会，
we saw a
总统呢
big gathering of the
带
people.
我与塞尔维亚的人民群众
Mr.
见个
President
面。我为
led
那个
me
场
to
面所震
meet
撼，
with all the Serbian
也深
people.
受感动。
I was deeply touched by
又一次
this
直
grand
接的体
event.
会到了
I
塞尔
witnessed
维亚人民
firsthand
对
the
中国和中国人
friendliness
民
of
的
the Serbian people
这种
to China,
非常真诚
and
的、发自
to
内
the
心的
Chinese people.
这样的一种友好气
This
氛。
friendliness is genuine and sincere.
刚才我同武契西总统在亲切友好的气氛中，
Just now,
就
President
中塞
Vucic
关
and
系
I
和双方
had an
共同
in-depth
关心的
exchange
问
of
题
views and a
深
cordial
入的
and
交
friendly
换了意见，
atmosphere
达
on
成
the
许多新
China-Serbia
的
relationship
重要
and
共
other
识。
issues of mutual interest. We reached new important
我
consensus.
们共同宣布，
We
构建
announced
新时
together
代
to build
中塞
a
命运共
China-Serbia
同体，
community with a shared future
开
in the
启
new
中塞
era,
关系
which will
历史
open up
新
a
篇
new
章。
chapter in the history of China-Serbia
8年
relations.
前，塞尔维
8
亚成
years
为中
ago,
国在
Serbia
中东
became
地区
China's
首
first
个全面
comprehensive
战略
strategic
伙伴。
partner in Central and Eastern Europe.
今天，
Today,
塞尔维亚又成
Serbia
为首
becomes
个
the first
同中
European
国
country
共同构
to
建
build a community with a
命
shared
运共同
future
体的
with
欧洲
China.
国家，充分体现了中
This
塞关系
speaks
的
volumes
战略
about
性、特
the
殊性
strategic,
和高
special,
水平。
and high-level relationship between the two countries.
我们一致同意，
We agreed
通过加强战略
to
沟通，
enhance
为新时
strategic
代
communication
中塞
to
命
guide
运共同
the
体
building of
领航
China-Serbia
把
community
舵。
with a shared future in the new era.
双方要坚定支持彼
The
此
two
核心利
sides
益
will
和重大
firmly
关
support
切，
each other's core interests and
夯实
major
命运共
concerns
同体
and
建设
cement
的
the political
政治
foundation
基
for
石。
building this community.
中方支持塞尔维亚
China supports
坚
Serbia
持独立自主，
in upholding its
走
independence
适合自身国
and
情的发展
following the
道路，
development path that suits its own
支持
conditions.
塞方在科
China
索沃问题
supports
上的
Serbia's
维护国家
efforts
主权和领
to
土完整的
safeguard
努力。
sovereignty and territorial integrity on the Kosovo issue.
我们共同见证
We
签署
witnessed
多项
together
合
the
作文
signing
件，
of multiple cooperation
赋予
documents
中塞合作
which
共赢
will
新的动能。
empower win-win cooperation between the two countries.
中塞高质量共建“一带一
Our
路” 已经
high-quality
取得
Belt and
了
Road cooperation
丰
has
硕成果。
produced substantial outcomes.
双方将继
The
续
two
推
sides
进
will
领
continue
域广、
to advance
质量高、
quality
效
and
益好的
productive
务
cooperation
实合作，
in a broad range of areas.
不仅为彼此经济社会建设提
This will
供坚
provide
实助力，
A strong impetus
也
to
是
the
推动
economic and social
经济全
development
球化、
of the two
普
countries.
惠、
It
包
is
容
also
发
a
展
concrete
的
step
生
to
动实
promote
践。
universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization.
我们一致同意，
We both agreed
双方将扎实
to
推进
steadily advance
交通
cooperation
和
in
能源基础设施
traditional areas of
等
strength,
传统
such
优
as
势领域
transportation
合
and
作，
energy infrastructure,
将创新合
and
作
also to make
打造
innovation
成双
cooperation
边关
a
系
new
的
growth driver
新的
for
增
the
长点，
bilateral relationship.
扩大各领域人员往来，
The two sides will increase
全面
people-to-people
深化
exchanges in all
文化
sectors, fully
教
advance
育
cooperation in culture,
体育
education, sports,
旅游、
tourism,
地方合
and at the
作，
subnational level.
还要加强党际交
The
往
two
和
sides will
治
also
理、
strengthen interparty
国家
interactions
治理
and
经验的交流，
experience sharing on governance.
共同落实三大
The
全球
two
倡
sides
议，
will jointly implement the
推动
Global
构建人类命运
Development
共同
Initiative,
体，
the Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization
坚
Initiative,
持公平
and
正义，
advance the building of a
共
community
同
with a
反对
shared
霸
future
权主义
for mankind.
和强
The
权
two
政
sides
治。
will continue to advocate fairness and justice and jointly oppose
借此机会，我
hegemonism and
愿
power
宣布，
politics.
中
I wish to
方
take
支
this
持新
opportunity
时
to
代
announce
中塞命运共同体建设的
practical
首
steps
期
China will
6
take
项务实
to
举措。
support the building of a China-Serbia community with a shared future in the new era. There are in total 6 practical
一是
steps.
在双方共同努力下，
First,
中塞
as a result of our joint
自由贸易
efforts,
协
the
定
China-Serbia
将于
Free
今
Trade
年7月
Agreement
1
will
日
take
正
effect
式
on
生效。
July the 1st this year.
二是中方
Second,
支持塞尔维
China
亚承
supports
办
Serbia in hosting
2027
the
年
specialized
专业类
Expo
世博会，
2027
届时将派
and
团
will send
参
a
展，
delegation to attend the event.
鼓励中国企业参与
Chinese
相关
businesses will
建
be
设项目。
encouraged to take part in relevant construction projects.
三是中方
Third,
愿扩大
China will
进口
import
塞尔维亚
more
特色
high-quality
优质农产
agricultural
品。
specialties from Serbia.
双方已经完成塞尔维亚李干、
Procedures for the export of
蓝
dried
莓
prune
输华手续，
and blueberry
并
to
解除
China
对塞尔维亚
have already
高
been
致病
completed,
性禽流感
and the
疫
restrictions
情禁
related
令。
to highly pathogenic avian influenza have been lifted.
四是中方将在
Fourth,
未来3
China
年
will support
支持50名塞尔维
young
亚青年
Serbian
科学家
scientists and
赴
taking
华开
part in
展
scientific research
科研交
exchange
流。
in China in the next 3 years.
五是中方
Fifth,
将在未来3
China will
年邀请
invite
300名塞
300
尔维亚
young
青少年
Serbians to study in
赴华学习。
China in the next 3 years.
六是中方
Sixth,
欢迎塞方
China
增开
welcomes the opening
贝尔格莱
of
德
direct
至
flights
上
from
海
Belgrade
直航航
to
线，
Shanghai by
鼓励两
Serbia
国航空
and
运输企
encourages
业
the two
开
countries'
通
airlines to
贝尔
to
格莱
open
德至
direct
广
flights
州
from
直航航
Belgrade
线。
to Guangzhou.
各位朋友，
Friends,
回顾历史，
a review of history
中塞友谊
shows that
在
China-Serbia
共
friendship
同维护
is forged
世界和平
through our extraordinary
和
fight
发展
together
的
to
伟大
promote
奋斗中
world peace
凝结而成，
and development,
是用鲜血
and forged
生
with
命
the blood and
铸
lives
就的。
of our two peoples.
着眼未来，
Looking to the future,
构建
The
新
building
时
of a
代
China-Serbia
中塞命
community
运
with
共
a
同
shared
体是
future
双方
in the
的
new era
战略
is a
抉择，
strategic choice made by the two
目标
sides.
是实
It
现
aims
两
to
国人
meet
民对
the
美好
aspirations
生
of the
活的
Chinese
向
and
往，
Serbian people for a better life,
根基和动
and
力
will be underpinned
来源于
and
两国人
sustained
民的坚
by
定
their
支持
firm
和广
support and
泛参与。
extensive participation.
中方
China will
愿
stand
同塞坊
side by side
并肩
with
携手，
Serbia
踏上构建
to embark
新
on the
时
new
代
journey toward
中塞
a
命运共同
China-Serbia
体
community with a
新
shared
征程，
future in the new era,
让两国关系不
and
断
make
焕发
the bilateral
新
relationship
的光
shine
彩。
even
谢
brighter.
谢大家。
Thank you.
Hvala predsjedniče, poštovani
Thank you, Mr.
članovi
President, dear
delegacija,
members of
poštovane
delegation,
kolege,
dear
ovim je
colleagues, this
današnje
year by
obraćanje
end of the
završeno.
press
Hvala vam.
conference. Thank you.